God, every single team has had a major opportunity to win this one, but the timing of those tag breakups has been pivotal in keeping this alive, and now Roxanne Perez has completely lost it.
And Roxanne going after Kyrie, sent now into the ropes. On a big kick, tag made, Liv's legal.
This is nice here.
I'm not sure Kyrie Sane realizes that Morgan is legal now in the matchup as he sends Roxanne Perez out. Liv, oblivion! Cover! Liv and Roxanne are heading to Montreal.
Here are your winners, the team of Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan.
Get ready! Roxanne, get ready. Get ready for the worst raw review on the internet. The worst raw review on the internet. STRAWS raw. With Eric B and Randy C. Chickens of bananas and fresh roast beef. This is STRAWS raw.
You're not ready.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm never
Be
not.
London. Be London.
Don't you question that I'm ready or not?
I said, are you ready? Be London.
I'm ready.
Okay, you ready?
What are you ready for?
Desseldorf.
Hello, friends, listeners, and newcomers. It's me, Eric B, and this is STRAWS Raw, the absolute worst Raw review on the internet. Folks, thank you so much for joining us here on the Hub Sports Entertainment Network. And I do mean us, because if it was just me ranting and raving for 15 plus minutes, nobody would want that. Nobody would like that. Nobody would tune in. Nobody would subscribe. So I am joined by my one and only PIC, my puppy in crime, my schnauzer from another Mauja. His name is Randy. Randy, how you feeling, brother?
I'm tired. No joke today, folks, because I absolutely forgot. You guess what? It happens. Hey, everybody. Eric B. London. It's me, Randy C. And as usual, everybody wouldn't be here unless we were powered by something. We're powered by interiorplants.ca. Want your home or business environment more beautiful? Go to interiorplants.ca and they can definitely help you out. Again, that is interiorplants.ca. We're also powered by Pure Fandom. Pure Fandom. It is the home of all things pro wrestling and lucha libre memorabilia, from replica masks, championship belts, and prop accessories for your cosplay. Pure Fandom is proudly Canadian. You can follow them on the Instagrams at Pure Fandom Shop and at Pure Fandom Shop 416, or go follow them on the YouTubes. They've been putting out a lot of videos still, and they are at Pure Fandom Shop 416. They got a website, purefandomshop.bigcartel.com. Pure Fandom asks, what's your fandom? We're also powered by the Smack Daddies. Join Brad the Dad and Father Greg Feltham on the Hub Sports Entertainment with the Smack Daddies, the official SmackDown review, the best on the internet. Join them every Saturday or Friday afternoon if it's across the pond, where they will run down the episode of SmackDown. Drew McIntyre won the belt last week. They definitely were really excited about that. Or were they? You're going to have to join them again every Friday night or Saturday morning here on the Hub Sports Entertainment, or go to the website, www.thesmackdaddies.ca, where they can tell you. We're also powered by the Handshaking Team. Join my buddy Eric B. London at facebook.com/the Handshaking Team, where he gives you cheap heats, gives you wheels of misfortune, and he gives you stuffed animals like this Sting Sun replica that he's holding up here at the camera right now. Oh, no, it's not. It's not Sting Sun. It is Sting. He is waving at me. I don't know where it's from. I don't know where it's going. All I know, it's not Demonito. But it is Sting. It is going away. But that is at facebook.com/the handshaking team. Join Eric B. London every week. And finally, last but not least, Chiquita Bananas. Why, Monroe?
Monkeys never claps.
No, monkeys never cramp. Neither does Demonito. You know why? Because his tongue's too long in order to cramp. Because if he does, all he has to lick his own belly. And that's what Eric's doing with him right now. I've never seen more joy, more excitement than Eric B. London and his new Demonito toy from WWEshop.com. He was able to get it. Eric, how you doing today?
Officially licensed Demonito toy, may I add, which is now being sold at the shows. Randy, I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing pretty good. But you know what? I'm tired. I'm waking up tired. No, I'm just joking. I'm tired. But it's for good purposes, Randy. We've been busy little beavers. And I do say beavers because we are Canadian. To all of our American listeners, I'm sorry if that's a reminder of our Canadianness. But yes, us busy little beavers have been working on a lot in the background. And we are excited here in STRAWS land, universe. I don't know. What would we call it? Island of relevancy? What do you think?
Island. Island is definitely a word. Definitely a word.
Yes, but we are definitely excited. Randy, we've been very, very busy as we are moving days and days closer towards our big release of The Draw on TSN 690 and all TSN radio affiliates, Bell affiliates. My apologies. It is going to be a blast. We've been putting in the hours, putting in the effort, doing the work, so to speak, as Cody Rhodes would say. Cody Rhodes.
100%. Go to this Thursday starting at 11 p.m. on TSN 690 Montreal, the start, the mothership of all of this. If you want to go listen to us live, go to the radio, look it up. Or you can go on tsn.ca/690 Montreal and take a look. And I will say, as Eric was talking all throughout that last little 3 minutes there, he had the Demonito puppet in his hand, talking as it was talking. But yes, join us this Thursday, where we'll briefly go into it a little now, where we'll talk things all wrestling. It's the complete wrestling radio show, and when I say complete, we're gonna have news. And this is where we differ from everybody else. If you're listening to all of them out there, not that there's anything wrong with it, but we're gonna differentiate ourselves from it. We're going to have content creators. We're going to have YouTube influencers. We're going to have event people. We're going to have wrestler interviews. We're going to have it all. So when I say complete wrestling show, we are the complete wrestling show every Thursday night, starting every Thursday night at 11 p.m. on TSN 690 and replayed across this great nation, north, south, east, west. But in our eyes, the Bill's still the best. And us, the draw.
Yes.
Eric, you excited?
I'm very excited. And yes, like Randy said, we're going to be a little bit different, and we're going to have people that you want to hear their opinions of, for sure. You're going to want to hear what they have to say, and we are looking forward to having any of our listeners here on STRAWS RAW join us over on the radio. Now, keep in mind, we are on the radio, folks, so we do have to keep ourselves to like a relevant PG level, at the very least. Right, Rand? PG?
Yeah, PG until you hear our opening song. But yeah, PG don't play. It is all PG. But in turn, let us give a sneak peek or a spoiler or a surprise. Tune in this week on The Draw. You guys love them. You guys always talk about them. They are the best content creators and the best wrestling community here in the GTA. We're starting off, because I'm a big fan of them, and Eric's a big fan of them, Poison Rana. That's Friends. That's Braden Harrington and Davey Portman. And I know we're a little late, but it doesn't mean the last time was then. Again, that the last time is now. We're going to be speaking about the career of John Cena, as well as give you news, as well as give you some topics that we're going to talk about with them. And it was over 2 hours long. So when I say 2 hours, it was long and it was great. And we cover everything, like absolutely everything on John Cena. But yeah, for you fine folks listening on the radio, you get a portion of the interview. And if you become a Patreon, you can patreon.com/the draw. You can get the full interview first here.
Yes,
Right?
yes, here in our land. Our land. I don't know. It's the hub sports entertainment, but honestly, it's kind of evolving day by day, Rand. The Bananaverse.
And like I
The
said, there's
Bananaverse.
the Bananaverse. That's it.
Ooh, I
The,
like
the
it.
first, Poisonana, again, YouTube creators, content creators, and wrestling interviews. And trust me, we have the lineup for 6 weeks, and we've done a couple of them already. They're already in the book, some of the non-time relevant ones, but you're going to want to hear them. Really relevant people, big names in the wrestling industry, as well as the content creators as well. So
You got it, brother.
you know what? We can even say it. If you want, if there's somebody you want us to talk to, like comment it below as well, right?
Please,
You got
or if you personally want to talk to us, if you're a content creator and you're listening to the show, reach out to us. Maybe we can get something done to help each other out. That's what we're about too. And we love people's opinions. Honestly, ultimately, fans and content creators probably have some of the best opinions on wrestling out there. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to give people a great listen, and it's going to be a wonderful hour of your time spent. So definitely join us, join in, and yeah, we're happy to have you on board. Happy to have you all on board.
100%. Now,
Mm.
I never heard of this place before, but it reminded me like we're in the episode of The Lord of the Rings. Should we get into this week's WWE Raw episode from Desseldorf,
Dusseldorf.
Germany?
Dusseldorf, Germany, Randy. Say it
Gesundheit.
correctly. These Germans they're going to come for us, man. And we, listen, all right, we're not political. We can't get into it. We can't talk about it. We can't talk about it. But you know who can talk about it later on in the night? Gunther, because he's close enough. He's from Austria. But anyways, okay, let's get into the show. Randy, we get a special start time today, and that's why everybody's getting a special start time for STRAWS Raw when we launch it later this evening. But yeah, special start time early in the day. A lot of people are mad about that because they're stuck at work. But me and Randy, we were lucky enough to have the day to ourselves to be able to record, watch, enjoy. And yes, we've been very busy outside of this. But yes, going back into the show here. Going back into the show. We're going to start off the show with Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. And they deserve the championships. Yes, they do. They deserve the tag team championships. But, Randy, and we're going to talk about this eventually on the draw as well, when we get into our tag team episode. But you know how much I hate this tag team. And you know how much I hate this imposter complex that it kind of gives the belt. And the immediate, kind of the stepping stone mentality that the belt has goes away when you have two of your top draws of the division holding those titles. And somebody that I talked to makes a very good point as well, that these matches are very entertaining. However, it's kind of like we're going through a loop and almost the same cycle of the same feuds and the same matches. Randy, your thoughts?
Well, I may differ from a person that's talking to you because before it was Roxanne Perez and Raquel being part of that little bunch. But yeah, Liv has stepped in. But yes, all these people, there is a lot of repetitiveness in this. I can see it. But the matches have been pretty good to the most part. Would we rather complain that we're watching matches that are pretty good and they're repetitive? Or would we complain that we're watching two people that really suck, right? Mm-hmm. And don't get me wrong. There's been a lot of shake up. There's been, and we noticed it tonight too on Raw. But people are coming up, and there's new rooms. There's new rooms. This is a hotel that just got an expansion, if that makes any sense. and there's up and comers, newcomers coming in, and they're starting at the ground floor and working their way
Now
up.
here's the thing, Randy. Is there new rooms? Is there more rooms? Or are people that are currently in the rooms in that hotel, are they coming to an end, or do they have to do more to stay in that hotel room than they've ever had to do in this industry before?
Yeah, the rate may have bumped a little. They're gonna have to do a little more. Like, you know what I mean? That means like a little extra side jobs, I guess
They'll
you
stay
could
more
say.
in shape. Stay more in
That's right.
shape, right?
But
Yeah.
in turn, WWE SmackDown was 2 hours for a little bit for the last 6 months. They have an extra hour of
Mhm.
TV on the SmackDown side, and go listen to the Smack Daddies here on the Hub Sports Entertainment with Brother Dad and Father Greg. But there is new room, and even we'll talk a little about it later, like Braun Breaker coming through, Austin Theory, even though it's like he hasn't been on TV for a little bit. That's sort of new if you really want to think it. Um, Javon, right? Um, El Grande Americano. No matter what you said about the whole group, yeah, we've seen them before, but it's new, right? So, again, people coming up like Jordan Grace. There's extra
Yes.
hour, and yes, people are going to have to step it up, or they'll be looking out. And I believe, honestly, with all this stuff and moving parts going on, I don't believe from now on contracts will be, when WWE puts them out, they're going to be this long anymore. I think they're going to be shortened a little, just because
Mhm.
they have to keep the revolving door going. There always has to be a bellhop, but the revolving door will be spinning at all times.
They have more talent in their roster than they ever had before, and that includes main roster, that includes NXT call-ups, and that's not a bad problem to have. It
Nope.
just there is less space for people. Your time doesn't continue to expand. Yes, you have that extra hour on SmackDown, which is great, and they're definitely bolstering that roster. Anyways, okay, we talked about it a lot, so let's go Cole's Notes version for the rest of this segment here. Liv and Roxanne Perez make their way out to the ring. Liv never lost her title, so she wants a rematch. Also, who wants some of it is Bailey and Loira Valkyria. There's no bird wings, there's no wooing, so nobody's interested. That's as far as I'm looking at it. No, no, no. The crowd is singing along with the whole Hey Bailey thing, like they always do. And they're doing their song for a little while. They also want in on tag team championships, and so do the Kabuki Warriors, who were also the past championships. So, Randy, we see this as clear as day before we even get to an announcement. We're going to have a three-way match later tonight between these three teams. And you know how much I love three-way tag team matches for number one contenderships.
100%. We talked about this yesterday in a private conversation with someone else, but I like the idea. The only part is I don't understand why a tag team that probably hasn't won in the last 3 months is part of this number one contendership. But we've had it before, right? New Day, right? Remember that in SmackDown?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in turn, we know it's going to be a good match. Everybody involved. But you're talking about top talent. Yeah, top talent in a three-way. Something that I enjoy because it totally makes total sense. It's for a prize here, but a lot of people don't. So
There's a lot of talent going on in that three-way later on. That is definitely for sure. Roxanne seems to have borrowed Liv's gear, her red gear, coming to the ring and just rocking it, but she's doing her thing. And Liv Morgan, thank you for being back. You just make every episode that much better. But okay, going backstage, Jackie Redmond is with AJ Styles. He has his match against Gunther tonight in Dusseldorf. He's going to be in enemy territory, more or less. But it doesn't mean that AJ Styles is going to make Gunther tap later on this evening like a little beep. Yeah, sure you are, pal. We believe you, AJ. Your gear's really cool, though. What about that powder blue gear on AJ?
there you go.
Pretty cool, right?
Powder blue.
Do you like it?
Not for Desseldorf.
You still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. Good, good.
Yeah, now for Desseldorf. I don't know. Uh, why am I still there? Of course I'm
I'm
still
just
here. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? But yeah, so I'm excited. And will he make him top? You say no. I say yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Yes. Yes. Okay, we will see what happens. Talking about maybe, baby. Finn Balor is in the back and he's playing video games. And here comes an angry Liv Morgan being like, Finn, what's going on with you? Quit playing games with my heart. No, she doesn't mention the whole heart thing, but she wants him to stop playing games. He's supposed to lead the Judgment Day. Come on, Finn, what are you doing? Finn says, just watch what I do next. And I don't know if you got it too, Randy, as you were watching, but the audio, anytime they did anything backstage, was really muffled. Did you get that?
Yeah, it was a little. I noticed the difference. Maybe a different crew across the pond there was going
Ooh,
on. But
Dusseldorf.
yeah, that was a little muffled and the lack of ads. The lack of ads. So,
Yeah.
but those are two things we definitely noticed tonight. But yeah, he's not
Yes.
playing games. No more Finn Balor games anymore. No more games. Except for one
He's
more
not
game at
invited. He's
W2K25.
he's not invited to the Finn Balor games. And you know what? I
Clubhouse is
understand why
pretty boring.
it's not, bro. Yeah, exactly. It's going to turn very boring. Liv is getting it serious again. I Yeah, I understand why they didn't lean into a lot of the stuff that was said by Finn Balor this week on Cody Rhodes' show about smoking as he trains and everything like that. I get why they didn't say it, but it was available to do in some way, in some form or another, and they didn't do it. Also talking about funny things that happened differently tonight because we're in Germany in comparison to the United States. There's numerous times when the chants in the crowd are very, very F-bomby, I guess you could say. And because the accent is so heavy, Netflix is like, nobody can understand.
I didn't. I
Just
didn't
let
know
it
it was
go.
that. I didn't know.
Exactly. The whole time. All right, getting into some wrestling content. It is Javon Evans getting ready for some bounciness versus Bravo
Bouncy.
Americano with Rayo Americano and El Grande Americano. Like Randy
Home.
said, it's
They're home.
something yeah, they're home. And Michael Cole makes some pretty funny comments, commentary about it, about how El Grande Americano definitely has some family in the crowd tonight. And Wade Barrett calls it fake news, so we get the fun of that. But Javon Evans, Randy, as we're seeing him come onto the main roster here, is definitely getting the El Grande Americano gauntlet treatment, as he is going to run through all of them until he can finally get his hands on the big bad of WWE himself, the Thanos of WWE, I guess you could say, El Grande Americano. But yeah, it's a funny storyline, and we like it. It's
Love it.
jokes.
It's jokes.
It's jokes, and Javon is
Bouncy.
excellent and bouncy. Yeah, that's the best way you can put it. Um, the German crowd is saying bouncy, but it's very, very accented. It's like bouncy, bouncy,
I
bouncy.
didn't know. I thought they were saying something completely different, to be honest. But thanks for pointing that out. Now I get it.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Because
They were
even
doing that.
Giovanna says, "What? What time?" I think you said that during a promo. But yeah, it was fun. Nah, thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. The accents. Listen, there was some. Usually in our European crowds, we get like a very similar attitude, environment. It's constantly a party. There was times during certain matches, not this one, but there's times during certain matches when this German Dusseldorf crowd gets really quiet, like very quiet. And it's not your normal sing along, as you can say, with most European crowds usually get.
That's right.
Anyways, like we said, Javon Evans is going to run through this gauntlet here, so that means he's going to finish this match with an OG cutter, and he is going to get the W. Quick little match here, just right over 6 minutes long. Javon looks good. He's going to get a little push by beating these, I don't want to say nobodies, but as of right now, I mean, they're just two guys in masks, right? So if he beats the boss, Randy, is that a little bit better than beating the other two? What do you think?
100%. He was very
Is this a
bouncy
good
during this match.
start?
Good start.
Good start
Bouncing
for
around.
Javon here.
100% bounce around and over absolutely everybody. Poor guy's by himself, man. You just come up and you're all by yourself where these other guys have like 3 or 4 in their group. God knows how many of them there are. But yeah, good little match. Oh, I'm gonna give it a match rating. So at a match rating, I'll give this Javon Edwards first time on WWE Raw as a contracted superstar. I'm going to give it a 3.25 banana, which is a passable rating for this week, Javon, just because I liked him bouncing and it was a lot of fun. And now I
He's
understand
bouncy.
what bouncy in German sounds like. So,
After the match, El Grande Americano tosses Mr. Bouncy over the announce table. The Americanos are then surrounding Javon Evans. Obviously, this is leading towards a match next week. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a three-way with Dragon Lee and Penta and Javon.
Probably not. They have their own little problems, but it's a good point. Very Benny Hillish at the very end. Insert Benny Hill music here.
There you go. Talking about Benny Hill the whole goddamn night, Adam Pearce is here and he just doesn't want Paul Heyman to have Braun Breaker around. He's banned from the building. Okay, that's kind of rude. Why? Like, for what reason? What did he do? What did he do that was so wrong to get banned?
Does he even know he's there? Does he even know he's there?
I mean, dude, they're in Germany. Like, it's not like they all took separate flights. Like, I think that they're probably staying in the same hotel. Oh yeah, they could be in Minnesota. It could just be like the magic of television we're seeing here. Netflix, you got us again.
You got me.
Anyways, there's a couple of really funny points that are made during that whole Braun thing. As Braun finally makes his appearance later, Adam Pearce is also like, go home. And it's like, what, on a 20-hour flight? Like, just go home now? Okay, I'm out of here.
Isn't that really kind of stupid if you really think? Why would he be there in the first place if you're going to order him to go home? That's a lot of money. WWE creative, come on, you got to think just a tad little more, right? Right?
It would make more sense if we were in the United States. It would have made a lot more sense. But yeah, we had to do a whole European tour for this, folks. Okay, CM Punk is on his way, folks, and yeah, these Europeans are super happy to see CM Punk. Definitely the loudest crowd reaction of the night is for CM Punk as he's making his way out. But the second loudest one, I think, is when you have him comment about Cody Rhodes losing his belt, and the crowd starts chanting for Cody quickly, but half of the other crowd shuts them down. When CM Punk chants.
Can I just, before we go any further, what I noticed in the crowd too, I don't know if you noticed, and maybe it is the accent, or maybe I'm not. Did you notice the Seapook balloons in the crowd?
Oh,
no.
Seapook?
I think it was CM Punk, but I think two of them were deflated. But maybe it's the accent. I'm misreading the balloons out in the crowd. No, it was Seapook.
They lost the balloons. The balloons were lost in the El Grande Americano match.
Great
in
signs.
The ceiling.
Great signs.
Okay. Got to check it out. I got to watch back.
Please do.
Listen, I think that an entire show could be made just on what happens in the crowd if you watch closely enough. There's always something ridiculous going on. Anyways, okay, CM Punk is here. He's going to have a whole feel-good chat about how he plans to be the champion around Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber. Whew, a little weird that he would say Elimination Chamber in Dusseldorf, but here we are. And that's my...
You're good, Eric. That was good. Go ahead.
All right. But yeah, see, the Vision is in his rear view mirror now, and he wants to find out who his next challenger will be. And then he goes, "Thank you." But then Finn Balor's music hits instantly, and Finn Balor is going to be the next opponent for CM Punk. Randy, we're kind of throwing Finn into this position immediately. Probably just to lose again.
What a nice surprise. No, good for Finn.
He's getting the match in his home town, which is something that's very, I want to say it's something that's kind of CM, sorry, it's not as much CM Punk-ish as it is John Cena retirement tour-ish. Like, not only do I want this guy, because he said, like, Finn's somebody he looks up to and somebody he aspires to and somebody he wants to wrestle. So not only does he want to have this match against Finn, but he wants to have it in Finn's hometown. It's just unfortunate that Finn is as talented as Finn Balor is, and there really is just no place for him to win a world title.
That's it. You know what happens when we are in the hometown. You lose. So expect a big loss next week for Finn. But it is definitely something that should be good. And something we've never seen before. So I am looking forward to it.
Absolutely. But yes, it's a good matchup. Punk makes some good points. He wants like the real Finn Balor. He doesn't want this Finn Balor that's chasing around after Dom or sniffing the coattails of Liv Morgan. I mean, it's what did he say? Shining her shoes? Sorry, I would shine her shoes. I would definitely shine her shoes.
Maybe.
I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. Like,
No, it's
that's
not a bad
kind of
thing.
not an insult, right?
No, it's not bad.
But yes. Anyways, that match will not be a bad thing as well. And as much as CM Punk says he's ready, he's going to put on his gear right now. We're going to get this match next week. Yeah. So that's interesting. It's the right thing to happen, but yes, next week.
Next week.
All right.
Crowd was
This week we're gonna
disappointed in
get-
this, though. They were.
I would be.
Yeah.
They wanted to see it. Listen, I can only imagine. Did they ever get CM Punk in Germany before? I can only imagine they wanted more than a little chat.
Yeah, probably.
But anyways, all right, time to more than a little chat. AJ Styles and Gunther get their little video package to hype us up for tonight. Talking about being hyped up for tonight, it's Randy's match of the night.
Yeah,
Rad
let's go.
Randy's Banana Rana match of the evening. It's Women's Tag Team Championship #1. Contender triple threat match. Oh, God. It's just a lot to say, even. Bailey and Lyra versus Liv and Roxanne versus Asuka and Kairi Sane. Randy, I hate talking about these matches. There's just so much going on in such a short period of time.
Oh my God, headache. Elbow, hey. Oh, boy.
I'm
He
done.
rubbed his
I'm
head, but there
done.
was a lot in this match.
I'm done.
And it
Can
was
we talk
long.
about... Let's talk about Obafemi instead. Is Obafemi coming? No, okay, yeah, let's go back to the match. Okay. Anyways, yeah, it's a longer match. It's about 10 minutes here, but Randy, to your point, like Bailey and Lyra in this match, #1 contenders, doesn't make a lot of sense. Liv, Roxanne makes a lot of sense. Liv never lost that title. Kabuki Warriors makes a lot of sense. Why can't we just eliminate the whole Bailey and Lyra thing that's going on? Like, it's not that they're a bad tag team. It's not that there's not a story that can be created there. But
Well,
if
I
you
can tell
didn't
you
have
why.
the best, if you didn't have the best frenemies or whatever you want to call them in this match, then why do you have Lyra and Bailey in her new gear?
Well, one, Lyra is doing her little country tour, right? So she
True.
has to be there. So it saves one on a ticket. Trust me, I'm going to bring up plane tickets very shortly as well. 2, Bailey's there, so you might as well put her in as well. People like to sing the song, right? 3, somebody has to take the pin, which I was very surprised when you go through this match who took the pin on this. But 3, who doesn't like a 3-way, especially with a stipulation or a outcome from it that can make you go to the following week. This guy likes a 3-way, if you know what I'm saying. There is a reason for the win. So I enjoyed it.
It can involve a couple Latinas, a couple of blondes. Yeah, Randy likes a nice 3-way, that's for sure. And
No,
that's what
that's-
he's saying here in this
I'm
match.
too old for that, but the wrestling I really enjoyed.
All right. It's not that it was bad wrestling. It's just there's a lot going on. And then when I have to talk about it, it's kind of crazy. But yes, whoever wins this match is going on to take on the tag team champions at Saturday night's main event in Montreal. Folks, listeners in Montreal, do you have tickets? Let us know. If you go as well, take some pictures or just let us know about your experiences. We
Well,
definitely.
I don't know. Whoever wins this match, man, they may make me go to Montreal. You know what I'm saying? I just find out who wins. Please continue.
This is true. This is true. Let's fast forward, Randy. We're tired. Let's fast forward here. Anyways, like Randy said, he's a little surprised to lose this match. I myself can't be too surprised. Kairi Sane tosses Roxanne Perez out of the ring, but Liv herself was tagged in quickly. A little confusion there with the crowd at one point in the match with the tagging and the tagging and the tagging. And the crowd goes completely silent at one point. You could hear a pin drop, which is really weird. But anyways, Liv is tagged in. She hits her Oblivion onto Kairi Sane for the 3 count, and they win, and they are going on to Saturday night's main event. Honestly, the best the best notes I can give you about this match is that it's just really hard to keep track of what's going on.
It was all
At all
good, though.
times.
It was all good. It
Yeah.
was just really, really busy. The right people won. Yeah, listen to this, Arabic. I'm going to give this match a 4 banana rating just because of the stipulation as well as who also won. The right people won, right? That's it. I don't care. Hate me. Hate me.
Liv
Hate me.
and Roxanne, they're going to face Rio at Saturday night's main event. Will all things be righted in the world, Randy? I sure hope they will be.
They will be. Let's go to Montreal.
Oh, we're on our way. Let's go. And we will go to Schwartz's as well. Schwartz's, if you're listening, we have sponsorship available on the radio, and we know you need it.
Package.
We know you need it. We know you need it, Schwartz's. Nobody goes to that place.
Nobody.
There's only a lineup there 24 hours a day. It's not
That's
a
it.
big deal. Not a big deal. Even in freezing cold weather, people will wait for that sanguiche, that beef. All right, we'll stop talking about sandwiches. But talking about sandwiches, Becky Lynch is here, and she's talking about the whole Maxine Dupree thing, and she's going to turn lemons into lemonade. Sorry, she's not here. It's just the video package, my friends. Maxine Dupree says also somewhere on social media that not only is she going to win this match, but she's going to snap Becky Lynch's ankle. What the, what?
Did you hear Maxine, or how they introduced Maxine Dupree and Tozawa and Otis? Speaking about plane tickets that they shouldn't have gotten, but did you hear about the new name of
No,
Tozawa and Otis?
no.
They're called the Babes.
Oh,
Fantastic! This is great. I was howling. It's Maxine Dupree and the Babes. So,
Oh, well, she's in the backstage there, and I guess
break
that's why
somebody's
we have to
ankle.
learn about it. Yeah, she's gonna break some ankles. Like I
Easy,
said,
Kurt.
what the hell? We get a really long ad for Unreal. These are the ads that we saw tonight. A lot of Netflix ads. I saw One Piece. I saw What's Coming Next. I saw Unreal. But yeah, anyways, the babes are backstage. That happened. But okay. Whatever,
It was
man.
great. I loved it.
Akira and Otis are capable of doing the same, winning a championship and losing it instantly. No, she didn't say that. But she's going to break an ankle next week. And that's really just strange aggressiveness for somebody who's never been tough.
And she can't talk tough, man. I'm gonna break your ankle real bad. Oh boy, oh boy.
It's going to snap real fast. 1, 2, lick my shoe. All right, let's keep going. Talking about 1, 2, lick my shoe. Michael Cole is here, and she's there with Raquel Rodriguez, and he's known Raquel for a long time. He's been with her all since her NXT days. What's going on tonight? Are we in Bizarro World? Head trainer Michael Cole?
I think Mr. Michael Cole has been reaching into Finn Balor's like upper top cabinet drawer, if you know what I'm saying. But
There's
yeah, I didn't get
multiple
that
times
either.
tonight. There's multiple times tonight when he says something wrong and gets roasted by Wade Barrett. And Wade is
Barrett was
just
on fire tonight.
hilarious. Oh, he's on fire all the time. He's just roasting Michael Cole. And there was one point when Michael Cole goes, I wish I could say something, but I can't. And you can tell that he's actually angry. But yes, very weird things coming out of this man's mouth. He's known her for a long time. He was surprised that she attacked Stephanie Vakira last week. I was kind of surprised that she came out and Michael Cole almost started this this interview in an angle like Raquel was like a baby face that nobody understands. And she's just doing what she does because nobody understands her like he does. And it was really weird to me.
Or Braun Strowman, but that's I don't know.
Talking about thing for
like
Latinas.
sands in an hourglass. These are the days of our lives. Thank you, Michael Cole. Go ahead, continue. We got to wrap this up, man. I'm really tired.
All right, Stephanie Vakir comes out and she's talking some Spanish, and there's a lot of things going on. Bunch of officials. Raquel attacks her again. Whatever. Ankle. That ankle's actually bruised too. It is actually bruised nastily.
It does look terrible.
Anyways, we're not getting that match yet. I don't know if we're gonna get it at Saturday. It's main event. I doubt I doubt Steph is ready for that based on that ankle bruise. So we're gonna see what happens there.
I'm surprised Michael didn't say Elimination Chamber. Again.
We see Drew McIntyre in his hometown defending his undisputed WWE Championship at a house show in Glasgow, Scotland, addressing the crowd. And then Jey Uso talks on the phone before Akira Tozawa and Otis come in and ask for a shot. Jey doesn't take it seriously, and neither should we as fans.
Well, it's the babes, man. They have to.
The babes?
Yeah.
No, the
The
babes
tag
we take
teams.
seriously. The babes we take seriously.
Yeah, but was
the babes we
Otis-
take seriously. But hear me out here. The Usos on the show, this episode specifically, we can't take seriously at all.
No.
Because they just come in for another commercial-based yeeting at one point of the episode. No reason at all, just to get the crowd reacting. I don't know how they say yeet in German. Hein, Schwein, Zwein? I don't know. But yes, that was 1, 2, 3, folks, in German. I did good, right?
Very
Good?
Yeah, I give
Very
you.
good.
I give it
2 bananas?
2.5.
All right, thank you.
Possible.
Thank you. Next match of the evening, more tag teams, folks. It is Austin Theory and Bronson Reed. Yeah, like Randy said, we're getting to that point, folks. With Paul Heyman and Logan Paul. 2 Pauls in 2 different forms. Versus another one of Randy's favorites, Penta with Dragon Lee. Oh my God, it's a barn burner, Randy, as we see Penta walking his way to the ring, doing his strut, doing his zero miedo. Yes, this match is happening. It is happening. But yes, okay. Austin Theory looks good. The change is definitely looking better on him. The gear that he's chosen now in comparison to the first time he came out, it's looking a lot better too. The fans are definitely dropping F-bombs over and over again at Logan Paul. Randy doesn't understand the accent, and neither does Netflix, so nobody is concerned by muting this at all. The power of Bronson Reed is always going to come into play, but he is also going to get countered by the speed of these 2 Latinos, these 2 luchadors, Dragon Lee himself. This is what Dragon Lee does. He also has some really cool dragon scales painted underneath his mask. I don't know if that's new or if it's different. But anyways, whatever. You can't stop the vision, man. You can't out-vision the vision, Randy, because they have Paul Heyman's vision and they work together with Paul Heyman to make sure that this happens. And that means that Bronson Reed, Theory, and Logan are going to get sent to the floor so they can catch Dragon on a dive. And here comes the wild Braun Breaker appearing and spearing Dragon Lee out of his boots. Out of his boots. DQ win goes to Penta and Dragon Lee, your favorite team.
Hey, I 3.75 to 4 bananas here. Now, I'm not talking about the match. I'm talking about Braun Breaker destroying Dragon Lee. That spear was better than the iShow Speed one to me. And the spears, like to Penta a little in a little minute, but just alone for that, I popped. I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
Bronson and Austin Theory, they look like a tag team, and they look really, really good. Speaking about putting 2 guys together, that looks like they're going to power over everybody. The Vision now looks like a dominating force that nobody can beat. And again, this match was good. I'm just glad they beat up Dragon Lee and Penta so bad. Penta got the it was like, you know, Tom and Jerry, when like Tom gets his head stuck in the window and his tongue and his eyes stuck in one place and then his face is somewhere else. That's exactly what Penta's face did when Braun just like destroys him. This is even Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee went to scaleless dragon for a minute, and then just got his scales button. But this was absolutely good. Again, that's my match rating. That was the only good part of this whole thing.
Pierce tries to come out to stop everything from happening, but as he does so, it's so funny. It's like being a parent that has 3 kids and you run to the one, then you control them, and then the other 2 are behind you just screwing around still, and you got to run and stop them when the other one comes in and does his thing. And he tries to stop them, and then the tsunami is hit here by Bronson Reed. He runs back in. That's when Braun Breaker spears the bejesus out of Penta. Pierce has had enough. He's finally like, I'm going to end this. Runs over and grabs and spins around Braun Breaker. He does not like that. Goes on the attack. Everyone's got to pull Braun Breaker off of Adam Pierce. They're walking each other down the aisle towards the exit there. And hilariously, Logan Paul turns to Adam Pearce and tells him, "For the love of God, stop. He's going to kill you."
Yeah.
And he says it right in front of the camera. And then right before, we go to that commercial. That's not a commercial in this episode. And Michael Cole comes back and acknowledges Logan Paul just told him he's going to kill him. And it's like, holy moly. So PG, we're completely fine with murder. Just don't swear about it.
Yeah, that was great. Adam Pearce, what were you thinking? Why did he even buy the plane ticket? Again, I don't know. But Adam
We're going to
Pearce,
talk about a lot of things when it comes to what the hell he's thinking in this.
but yeah.
Like, we're going to get there.
Oh, okay.
We are definitely going to get there because what are you thinking? There's so many reasons why this is just ridiculous. Anyways, Penta, Dragon Lee are grabbing their chests. Javon Evans comes in to ask if they're okay. Randy, you know it's a three-way next week, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But Adam Pearce comes in spitting all over the place like a baby and yells at Braun that he is suspended indefinitely. Don't like it. Nobody likes it. Paul Heyman says you made a mistake, and he's the smartest guy in the room, who points out the fact you touched him first. So he's just defending himself. So that suspension is going away automatically.
That's it. Can't wait to see Braun like bounce,
Spear the hell out of Adam Pearce.
Oh, that too. And Javon, because Javon is remember Monty Brown in the Pounce. This is way better. But
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, this Adam Pearce, you fool, you fool. That's all I gotta say. Speaking about fools,
it's at that level of Keith Lee throwing people into the crowd when he used to pounce people, right? Like it's definitely at that level that spear gives you that pop every single time. That huge pop,
huge.
But yes, anyways. All right, huge. Next week, we got Becky versus Maxine and CM Punk versus Finn Balor coming to you from Ireland. It's going to be a banger after banger after banger.
Oh, Sheamus won't be there. He's hurt.
Yes, this is true. This is true. Yeah. And he's currently trying all Filipino foods, so it's pretty funny. He's doing that online. Anyways, Obafemi video package plays. A lot of people have been saying they are like wanting Oba to debut tonight. They were hoping he was going to debut tonight. In my opinion, I believe that WWE wants to give some run to Javon Evans before they give another call-up some shine that's really going to be almost impossible for Javon to keep up with once Oba comes to the roster. They're in two different categories.
Oba's going to come at Royal Rumble, and I think actually he's going to be probably one of the people in Elimination Chambers. So, yeah, Oba, there's a new beast in town, and his name is Oba. And I'm not talking about the saxophone either. This dude is a killer. When in Germany, kill. That's what I don't take this all out. Michael. Speaking about great matches.
Oh, I thought you were going to say talking about being in Germany and kill.
No.
It's AJ Styles versus Gunther coming up next. And man, it's been a long time since we've heard the crowd kind of behind Gunther. They really like him there. I wonder why. I got to stop.
I think his jacket. He wears good shoes.
Oh, yeah. It has nothing to do with any of that stuff. But yes, okay. AJ, Gunther, they're getting the match. And AJ said earlier that he really adored John Cena for what he did and also took the lessons of hustle, loyalty, and respect and did not want Gunther to be able to get away with what he is doing. Gunther is going to do what Gunther does best in this match. He's going to use his sledgehammer arms and hands, and he's going to chop the schlib out of AJ. But AJ, being the smaller guy here, has to try to take advantage. You have to take the giant down. You have to chop that tree down to be able to bring him to the ground, and he's going to go for that calf crusher over and over again. But Gunther is not going to succumb. He's Gunther, man. He's Gunth. He's not going to do it. No one is crushing that calf because that calf is involved in a giant boot which he's always going to do. He's always going to give AJ Styles a giant boot to the face here. AJ's doing his absolute best to keep up with this beast that is Gunther. But can he, Randy? Can anybody at this point keep up with the beast that is Gunther?
Well, we'll see at the end by this. Yeah, I think they can. In a way. Calf killers. Killers! Again.
There's a lot of killing references going on in this show. And it's just unnecessary because here comes a Pele kick, which is followed again by a calf crusher. Gunther is just like not wanting to see this calf crusher. By the time that he goes to sleep tonight, he is having nightmares about a calf crusher because that's what's going to happen.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
That's not what it's called.
Calf crusher?
Oh, I swear it was a calf killer.
Oh, yeah,
that's the only reason why I said it.
In Germany, they call it a...
I swear, I apologize. I'm a dumb idiot today.
That is the official German name.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Anyways, okay. AJ Styles is doing, like I said, doing his absolute best here to avoid Gunther's big ones. He's trying to avoid those power bombs, but eventually he is going to get caught in a power bomb. Fans are liking it. They're saying, German accent, this is awesome. This is awesome. All right, I'll stop.
Oh, I just thought about it. We're gonna get nailed on YouTube today.
We're done. We're done. We're demonetized.
It was a good run, folks. See you next Thursday. No, I'm playing. Keep going. This was actually a really good match, though. This was.
It is a good match. It is a good match. As much as we're at the point where we're falling off the rails, it is definitely a good match. But AJ Styles, like I said, he's fighting. He is going to break these holes that Gunther has, and he is going to try to get it. At one point, it looks like Gunther may have tapped, but the referee didn't see it.
I saw it.
Neither did the announcers, but we saw it. The referee went to go talk to Alicia Taylor to say, "Hey, Alicia, did he tap?" Gunther low blows AJ. That detestable heel. Powerbomb gets him the win here. An unclean win, a tricky win here against AJ Styles to have to get the job done here, just short of 15 minutes. Randy, rate this match.
I give this match 4 banana, which is the passing rating, and AJ Styles did work really, really well on this match. This match was good, and he did tap. I saw him tap, which I found weird. The reason being is Gunther now shouldn't be tapping or anything else. And if you want to hear more in depth on that, listen to the draw on Thursday at 11 p.m. because Davey talks a little about that as well. And which I did find weird. So Gunther did tap his like buttock, saying that he tapped out to AJ, but the ref didn't see it. This was a good match over and all. And AJ looked really, really good. I think the crowd really enjoyed it as well. But overall, too, I'm going to give this Raw, it's better than what I'm saying it is right now. A 3.25 banana, just because of Liv Morgan and the and the Braun Breaker spear and Bouncy and the calf crusher. That's it.
I think that honestly, besides the 3-way women's match, the tag match, everything was pretty well done here on Raw tonight.
Besides the 3-way.
I didn't like the 3-way. It's just too much going on for me. I think that you remove one of those tag teams and you give us a better show. That's just the way I feel. And we know that they're recording main event and stuff, Randy. So if you want to bring out Laura Valkyria and you actually want the crowd to woo along with her, that's when the wings come out. But yes. Anyways, I don't know. It was definitely a decent show, but was there anything that was really newsworthy in comparison to what happened last week? I don't really think so, Randy. I don't really think so. A lot of story development. A lot of good story development for next week, which gets you excited about watching the next episode, which is kind of like us getting you guys excited about watching the draw on Thursday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TSN 690, Montreal, and all Bell affiliates.
That's right. You can be found on www.tsn/690 Montreal live at 11 p.m. or just turn on your radio dial or use your TuneIn app, or you can listen to it afterwards on the Hub Sports Entertainment And you can follow that on any podcasting platforms. Just look up the Hub Sports Entertainment, and we are the draw. Today we are Draw Stars Raw. On Thursday we are the draw. And yeah, we're pretty excited.
Yes, indeed. Well, folks, you can follow me on Instagram, Wrestling with Eric. That's without a W, without a G. You can also follow us on the YouTubes at youtube.com/DrawStrawsRaw, where we usually put up all of our lives, our videos, and our shorts during Raw. But tonight, I'm going to do it for you at a later time. I'm going to do it for you as this show comes out. So go out there and check out what we have thrown down for you. Randy, anything else that I'm forgetting, brother?
No, that's about it. Yeah, go follow the Smack Daddies at the SmackDaddies.ca. And yeah, Thursday. I'm excited. I'm tired. I'm excited at the same time. Yeah, that's about it. Throw your line with Demonito in his hand. Now he gets all playful. He brings out Demonito at the end. What do you normally have to say, Eric? Or Demonito, say it for us.
Who said I was not playful for this entire show? Demonito, you know that he's lying. So friends, until the next time, please take care of yourselves and each other and continue to live your lives impactfully.
This Thursday, TSN 690, baby, the draw. Live, laugh, and always love wrestling.
Deuces.
How much does it bother you that they're eating right now?
Yeet?
They're eating, yeah. Does that bother you?
What's it called? 4 letters, 1 word. Stop.